Good morning. How are you all on this bright and beautiful day? I am heading over to Jollies today. I have heard that lots of things have changed and I want to go and check it out. I have avoided all of the photos and videos online. I just want to see it for the first time. So I don't know what's changed, what's new. Well, I know a couple of things that are bad, but we will get to that shortly. Gorgeous day, need a ride. So Jollies was closed for quite a long time over the winter. They've changed a lot of things. Most of it seems to be for the good, but there are two things that are not so good. So the first one is that they are now closed on Sundays. So if you're planning to go there at the weekend, only go there on a Saturday because it is no longer open on a Sunday. Okay. The second one, and the one that I'm really sorry about, is they don't do the breakfast anymore. They've stopped doing them, so it's just bacon baps, sausage baps, burgers, things like that now. I am absolutely gutted. Their breakfasts were amazing. So yeah, I put a video before about how good their breakfasts were. Ignore that, it's all gone now. So recently I have had a couple of comments from people who were complaining about my kill switching. I can guarantee you the two that moaned are on big bikes. One of them was threatening what he would do to me if I was to do it to his bike. Our groups are mostly 125s. I kill switch 125s. I've never turned my bike off with a key, I've always kill switched it. Like, there's nothing to hurt on a 125. If I was on a big group ride out, no, I wouldn't. On big bikes, because the engines are a lot more sophisticated than the lawnmower engine on a 125. So, to those that were threatening me if I was to do it to them, honestly, kill switch me absolutely any time you want. I don't care, because that's how I turn my bike off anyway. Feel free to do it. Doesn't bother me at all. And recently, they started to get me as much as I'm getting them. So, revenge has been sought by many. Long may the kill switching continue. Somebody recently did have a fair point, and it was about a recent video where we just left Shoreline, we're at the mini roundabout, the car on the left has stopped to let us out, so one of the bikes just blocked there, another bike blocked the other side, and we all went out safely. So he said that, you know, for charity ride outs and things like that he accepts it, but we shouldn't. Here's my issue. My issue is we have a lot of 125 riders in our ride outs. I would say 90% of the bikes are 125s. Quite a few of them have been riding those 125s for less than a couple of months. Very often when we have a ride out, there are people on the ride out that have only been riding for a month. On the charity ride outs, most of the bikes there are big bikes, ridden by people that have been riding for years, if not decades. They have a lot of road smarts. So, in my defence, in my groups, 90% of the riders are on 125s. A lot of them have been riding for a very, very short period of time. Now, we don't do the lane blocking very often, but the Shoreline is a great example of where, when we don't, we've had several very near misses where cars have come around the corner, the bikes aren't looking, and have always hit the car. If the cars are already letting us through I don't see an issue with just pulling up in front of them just to make sure they can't do anything silly. I do say to them that they need to have some experience, but it's really difficult for me because all of the people in the groups, or most of the people in the groups, are inexperienced. As I say, the guy had a fair point, but it isn't something we do all the time. But we've definitely saved quite a few near misses by doing it when we have to. So I probably should have my maps on, but it's such a nice day, I don't really care where I end up.
I promise you, you will regret that.
Right, Bovey Tracey, straight on. We're getting there, we're getting there. So I'm going to go straight on, because I want to go Bovey Tracey. Well, this has been a bit of an epic adventure getting there today. Didn't realise that road was closed. Trago Mills must be hating that. Who needs Google Maps when you've got eyes that can read the road signs?
You will fail!
I like Bovey Tracey. If you're ever wanting to go up onto Dartmoor on a bike, if you come to Bovey Tracey first, pop into Jollies. It's a great stopping point before you start on the moors, because here you're very, very close to them. Really close. So it's a really good spot to stop. Make sure everything's in order. Make sure you've got your fuel, because there's a couple of petrol stations here. Get yourself sorted, and then head up onto Dartmoor. I'd say it's a lovely place. Lovely, lovely place. I love Jollies. I just wish they still did the breakfast. Oh, it's looking gorgeous over there. I'm almost tempted to head up onto the moors, but I know the roads are going to be so sketchy. Right, I think I'm going right here.
Wrong.
I'm pretty sure left takes me onto the moors.
You're wrong.
Do you know what? I don't actually think I've ever been into Bovey Town Centre. I always stop off at Jollies. I've never been here before. Ooh, this is nice. Okay. Right, am I heading in the right way? Who knows?
You're going the wrong way!
I think I'm going the wrong way.
Thousands of tears later.
So that was the new Jollies. That burger was rather nice. Very quiet there today. But no, it all looks really nice. I can see why it was shut for so long. They've done a lot of work. But yeah, it looks really good. So what do you think of it? What do you think of the new Jollies? Are you going to go there and give it a try? Thank you, Chris, for my new snood. I don't know where my other one went. I lost it on the way back from Bristol somehow. Absolutely hate this junction. You can't give it full beans because it's a tight corner and you got no slipway. Oh, that wasn't too bad. So, time to head back home, charge everything up a little bit, and then I'm going out this afternoon with Shep for a bit. Woohoo! Oh, I've got no clue what I'm doing or where I'm going. Not a clue where I'm going. Let's try again. Here we go. Bye-yuka!